If you want to be creating something in life and building something in life, you have to be an utmost optimist, and you have to be someone who learns how to remain happier. A lot of people take energy from you to be able to go ahead and do something.
Success to an outsider looks like it's all glitz and glamour. In reality, a lot goes behind it. It's the outcome of relentless innovation, adaptability to the unforeseen, years of persistence and hard work. Let's take a closer look into what truly lies beneath the surface. When one hears the word advertising, one imagines catchy jingles, snappy taglines, or huge distracting billboards. But ever since the turn of the millennium, the nature of advertising has seen a drastic shift. Thanks to the internet, ads have gone mobile. They are personalized and efficient like mainline advertising never was. And one of the biggest players in mobile advertising is InMobi, led by a visionary and a true entrepreneur at heart, Naveen Tewari. InMobi started off as mKoj in 2007. At its inception, mKoj was a modest SMS-based search platform. And in only 4 years, the company crossed a valuation of $1 billion and became what is known in the startup universe as a unicorn. But let's hear about this unicorn's fairy tale rise from its CEO himself.
The time when we started off in 2007, 2008, the word startup didn't really have a meaning. At best people thought of it as, some people who've gone crazy, who don't necessarily have a career, are trying to essentially establish themselves. There is no way you're going to succeed if you don't do the hard work. But if you only do the hard work and you don't get lucky, there's no way you're going to also succeed. So the way I saw it was, I'm just going to keep working hard and, wait for the luck to come our way, and it did. When we started mKoj, the thing that I realized we made a mistake on was that the idea of mKoj wasn't big enough. But the idea of InMobi was massive. The point I want to make is the life of an entrepreneur is hard, very hard. So if you're anyway going to go down this path, go for something really big. Because your probability of success is not necessarily drastically different if you do something small or something really big. But you might as well do something big so that the impact is there. The first time we got the distinction of being called a unicorn, we had no idea what it was. We became a unicorn in 3 years or so. How do you continue that level of growth and curve is very hard. And so you put undue pressure on yourself. It is the first Indian company to do that, so take a lot of pride in that. But entrepreneurs even today need to know that that's not the end of the journey. That's just a good milestone. If you're not innovating, then in the space of technology over a 5-year period, you'll go away. And in India, for example, you would see a lot of companies come about where they try to use capital as a way to create the required moat. You cannot succeed if you don't have the core ability to use technology-led innovation in making these things happen. Adaptability and speed are critical in these times. The thing that I was most worried about in the first few weeks of the pandemic was the work would come to a halt. On the contrary, for the majority of the portions, we have seen much higher productivity, much higher collaboration, much higher level of connect. Our lives changed. The company's productivity changed because of Microsoft Teams. Great employees are people with great ambition. And if there are people who have great ambition, then it's not right to curb their ambition. And therefore, one of the philosophies we have taken up is to really support and nurture the growth of people as they grow. We have, I think, about 65 companies that have come out of InMobi in the last 10 years or so. And I think it's just important to realize the human fabric of connect, of care, safety, trust, because end of the day, that's what will really matter in the long term. At every point of time, your ups and downs are going to be so many. The mental stability of an entrepreneur is at the core of it. Neither the high nor the low should impact your happiness factor. You should learn to enjoy the journey, the moment. And because that's the only way you can play a long game, you have to be mentally very stable and generally happy and optimistic.